Wow. All right. I guess we'll start with this. I talked about this. Yeah. This is kind of silly. Yesterday in my stream, people were like, Papa God, did you see like the really the thing Ethan said? He's in a controversy, blah blah blah. You know, people are going off. And I was like, oh no, show it to me. Nobody did, but after I got off the stream, I took a look myself and I did a reaction to a video from the quartering. And I frankly found it to be silly. This whole video was just basically the quartering pretending that he was offended by the joke, despite the fact that he admits that his friend makes the same jokes that's also Jewish. So it's like, okay, it seemed kind of silly. I don't know, like I just don't care. I'm so tired of like the pearl clutching back and forth. I mean, there's things to criticize Ethan on, but like I don't care. The joke was edgy, but I like why are we all pretending to be offended? A lot of people hate Ethan. They're like, if somebody else made a similar joke, he'd do that. Maybe. I just there are definitely things that I have an issue with Ethan on, like takes that he's had. You guys know this, but like I don't know if I've ever seen him go after somebody for a joke like this. I don't know. You could show me. Either way, I don't care, because based on this joke, based on my moral philosophy, I don't care. It's a clear joke. It's a Jewish guy making a Jewish joke. I don't really care. I don't know. Like I'm so tired of internet performances back and forth. I hate everyone. I'm tired of everybody pro clutching. It's so boring. It's so boring. So I'm gonna play the joke. And then we'll look at some of the reactions real quick, and then we'll all have a fun time.
I was just gonna say, if there's another Holocaust and people start rounding up the Jews, I just say if they start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben gets gassed first.
Yeah, so that's a joke. It's an edgy joke. The reason he made the joke is because Kanye West has been in some very controversial situations with a lot of anti-Semitic rhetoric. He's been very attached to Candace Owens. Candace Owens works for the Daily Wire. Ben Shapiro, I believe, owns the Daily Wire. He's a founder of the Daily Wire. So the joke here is that Ben Shapiro is basically giving a thumbs up to anti-Semitic rhetoric. That is the type of rhetoric that caused the Holocaust in the first place. And so, you know, this is the argument, since he's like grifting for this type of attention, if there was this tragedy happen again, that he hopes he's the first one to be gassed. Ethan then follows it up by saying maybe he wishes he's the last one, which implies that he wants him to be tortured in the Holocaust. Very edgy joke. I don't know why people are so upset. I will say that 2 days after Ethan made this statement, Ben Shapiro came forward and said, like, hey, I don't like what Kanye West said, which is a good, I appreciate that. But like, that's it. You can dislike the joke. I so care. I don't care. I mean, okay. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. I said this in my video review. I was like, people want the edgy Ethan until he acts edgy. It's like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Ethan to be edgy? Do you want Ethan to be a pearl clutching pussy? Like, what do you want? You know? I don't know. It's kind of boring that we're doing this, but anyway, Ethan posted on here a few different things. He responded to this. He said, hey, Ben, it's a joke. Do conservatives know what those are? And sure, it's in poor taste, but not as poor taste as you platforming anti-Semites who spread dangerous conspiracies that lead to real violence against Jews. That's the meaning of my joke. Yes, but of course you don't care about the context. That is the meaning of the joke. Yes, I understand that. Then he silly picture of him with a dumb haircut. Ben Shapiro, intellectual titan, arguing with this guy. Then we have this. No, I don't like when he jokes about us. X-fans, I miss the old H3 and his edgy humor. Also X-fans, when he makes an edgy joke. It's kind of true. And you have Vosh here saying, you don't understand Ben's point. Dark humor about the Holocaust is acceptable, but promoting the ideology that led the Holocaust is totally okay. I hope this helps. Thank you so very much, Vosh. I appreciate that. Then Ethan says, a few white supremacists successfully lobbied YouTube to suspend me, a Jewish dual citizen of Israel and the United States of America, for anti-Semitism. Ben Shapiro and friends can virtue signal all they want, but ultimately you are the ones that are platforming dangerous anti-Semites. All I did was point it out. It looks like sorry, Ethan will be going to Rumbler or whatever soon. What is it called? Rumble? Humbus? What's that place called that Nico's on now? Chungus? I don't remember the name of it. Right now, I'm just talking while I clean my glasses because I can't see, and I want you to think that this is part of the bit. Right? I do that a lot. You guys don't really notice it. Then we got this soft pedaling. This is from a while ago. Ethan made a thoughts on Israel-Palestine. from 2021. The Israel government's making me sick, even if Hamas is operating, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Ben, okay, let's read the whole thing. It doesn't justify the total destruction of that building. It's inhuman. Netanyahu is a piece of shit warmonger, needs to go. As a dual citizen, I love Israel and the Israeli people. They deserve to be the government that actually believes in peace and not force and violence. The ultra-right Jewish settlers are among the greatest provocateurs in the world. They are shameless and hateful, fueled by religious zeal and enabled by the Israel government. I wish the settling and repression, reopposition or whatever, repossession of Palestine land would stop. I wish the bombing of Gaza would stop because Gazans, I guess, deserve to live a life free of fear. For all the hate, all the crimes Hamas has committed, we will always remember that they are not Palestine. The Israel government holds all of the power and is on them. Okay, stop the violence. Okay. So Ben, I guess, tweeted, soft-pedaling genocidal terror group Hamas in lying about the IDF while chortling over which Jews go first in the next Holocaust. So it's an interesting look. Okay. I guess, whatever. I mean, this is so petty. I mean, Jesus Christ. The joke that I was suspended for simply points out that Ben, who is desperate to be accepted by his Christian nationalist white friend, okay, will only ever be seen as an... Okay, well, you're really just taking this to heart here. The people reporting me expecting Ben, a tiki torch carrier, white Christian nationalist. Why do you have to load this up so much? Don't give a fuck about anti-Semitism or Jewish people. They revel in the fact that YouTube and other institutions are so quick to act on bad faith. And okay, whatever. They're currently greatest beneficiary of cancel culture. They are currently the greatest beneficiaries of cancel culture, identity politics, and moral outrage. Well, that's not necessarily true. I think both sides do that, so I don't. But okay, it's incredible that they have become the party of free speech while decrying and lobbying for my deplatforming. They both condemn and defend cancel culture in the same breath. That tends to be true. Listen, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say because this is boring. Who cares? Ethan made an edgy joke. People didn't like it, so they mass reported him, and he got banned. Whatever. Fine. He gets a punishment. I really don't care. Moving forward, just understand something that, like, you know, you guys are obviously, when it comes to it, this is an edgy joke from it. That's clearly not calling for... I mean, listen, some people on my video... Some of the comments on my other video, I have no problem with disagreements, but I'm going to be very expressive about this. I am very tired of the stupidity in the disagreements. You can disagree, but people in my video saying, well, where's the joke? Okay, well, listen, you stupid fuck. If you listened to what I said, I explained the joke since you're too fucking stupid to understand it. The joke is there. It's very obvious what the joke is. People like the quartering and other dumb fucking conservative virtue signalers pretending, what's the joke? You're just an idiot. You know there's a joke there. You could just say, I don't like the joke. You could say, I think that's an appropriate joke. You could say, I think he deserves to be banned for the joke, but understand that you're advocating for the banning of somebody who made a joke. Okay? So you're the same people who are crying about Dave Chappelle getting banned for transphobic jokes. You're the same person, okay? When it comes down to it, I know it's not all of you guys. I'm just talking to those specific people. When it comes down to it, you're the same person advocating for the banning of people who make any type of joke, whether it's transphobic, homophobic, anti-Christian, anti-Jewish. As long as the jokes don't actually call for serious harm or any actual call to violence, I'm fine with it. Who cares? Like, I make silly jokes about women sometimes, gay people. I make jokes about everybody. Religious people, fucking everybody. I don't give a shit. As long as people don't go like, oh, Papa God hates these people. I don't want you to think that. I make lighthearted jokes and I make sure I'm explicitly clear that they're just jokes. Jokes are fun. They're jokes. Like, we have to stop being pearl-clutching pussies. People, conservatives, are just as much pussies as fucking progressives. You're all pussies. You're all a bunch of fucking pussies. So, stop being pussies. See, that's a sexist joke, because calling you a pussy. Pussies are tough, actually. Pussies can take a fucking beating. You know what I'm saying? My wife's not here. She yelled at me yesterday for talking too much, you know, didn't be a little appropriate. I don't know, man. Maybe I've just been like on the internet for a while, and I'm getting really tired of all the performative pearl clutching because it's childish. I'm tired of it. Maybe that's why I've been like, it's so boring. Just be a good person with good intentions. You know? Make some edgy, fun jokes. You know what I mean? Have fun. I can understand Ethan historically being a pearl-clutching pussy himself, so I get why you might be pissed off about that. That's a reasonable criticism for you to be leveraging. I get that. That's among some of like the better comments. I get it. I don't know if I've ever seen explicitly something where, I don't know, where Ethan, maybe I have. I guess he did it a little bit with Gideon when Gideon did like the salute at the end of his one video, but it wasn't really like cancel this guy kind of energy. I don't know. I'm just, maybe that's it. Dude, I'm tired of the internet. You know? I'm tired of the internet. Like, am I the only one who feels that way? You know, I'm tired of the internet. Like, I'm tired of people acting like this on the internet, like crybabies. I'm so tired of the fucking overly sensitive, fucking pandering pussy bullshit on every side, dude. The only thing that the internet's good for now is porn. I don't know, bro. Maybe that's what it is. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching, and a special shout out to all my Patreon patrons, my YouTube members, and my Twitch subs. If you'd like to learn how you can contribute even more than you already are by simply watching the video, you can check the links down below, which will unlock a special feature depending on the platform that you subscribe to, such as Patreon here that will get your name right here on this wall. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching, and have a good one.